Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2019 with USL Dunkerque. We are still in Ligue 2 because that's what happens halfway through a season. You don't randomly get promoted or relegated. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, today we're going to have a slightly different episode because the Coupe de la Ligue fourth round has been drawn, and as you can see there on screen, we're going to be up against the big boys of Monaco. So we're going to give that a go today in this episode, but before we do that, let's run through the fixtures in between episodes. And it starts off with a very eventful day for Teddy Bouriad in the Coupe de France 7th round against US Alencon maybe. A 4-1 victory in this one. Yacine Fekir scores a goal. It was a great goal as well. Then Teddy Bouriad scores his goal for the game on 30 minutes. Kevin Nzuzimata on 34 as well into the second half. Hold on, not quite into the second half. Right before the end of the first half, Teddy Bouriad picks up a yellow card into the second half. Not a lot really happens until the 86th minute. Until the 81st minute, sorry. I'm ballsing this up. Teddy Bouriad then picks up a second yellow card, gets himself sent off. To top off what would have been an actually very good performance from him, drops him down to a 7.6. Jean-Andre Gerrard scores for a US Alencon on the 86th minute. Alan Varel comes off the bench, scores in the 93rd minute, but it's a nice, comfortable victory away from home. Back in the league then, and we were not very good in this match against Nimes. It was a 2-1 defeat. Jordi Gaspard and Rashid Aliou, maybe, with the goals for Nimes. Andy Faustin with the goal for us. We were 1-0 up as well. We just really weren't very good. Second half, we just kind of gave up. We returned back to winning ways, though, against Paris FC in the league. 4-1 this time. Yacine Fekir with another goal. Gideon Waha with his 7th or 8th goal of the season in this match. Kaylan Demessi scores as well. Sambu Sissoko as well on the score sheet for us. Dylan St. Louis scores on the 73rd minute for Paris FC. But look at those match ratings. Huge numbers there. And you'll see our right back was a certain Bryce Hosanna. So, because Wallace got injured for 5 weeks, I decided to unregister him. I recorded Bryce Hosanna, registered him for a few games. Hosanna played. Now Wallace is back. Hosanna is no longer registered and not out on loan anymore. Does that cover everything? I think it probably does. Moving in to December and up against our rivals, Concarneau. We end up drawing this one 1-1. Basically, Gideon Waha getting himself sent off really did not help matters here. The goals were scored by Alexis Cloud Maurice on 22 minutes. Andy Faustin then scores one late on in the game for us to give us a valuable point against a team that usually beats us. In the Coupe de France 8th round, we had to go to Sedan. We didn't have to go to Sedan. Sedan came to us. We end up winning this one on penalties. On the night, Andy Faustin scores on 16 minutes. Giovanni Chuacha with an own goal on 61. Our third sending off in as many games. This time, Yacine Fekir gets himself 2 yellow cards, although his second one was on the 105th minute into the penalty shootout. And we win this one. Faustin, Asbagou, Demessi, Hebert and Toussaint with the goals for us. Bourgeois, Mangan and Jabava with the goals for Sedan, but Zegdane is the one who misses the penalty. I think it was saved, but it was straight at the goalkeeper. We go through to the next round, and I think we might be playing RC Lens. Finally back in the league, a match that you might have seen if we didn't draw Monaco against Châteauroux. It was a 2-2 draw. Omain Tunkara with both the goals for Châteauroux. Gideon Waha gets another goal, and Eddie Ellinger, the goalkeeper, getting himself an own goal. It wasn't really Eddie Ellinger's goal. I think it was Giovanni Chuacha. Probably should have got it, but it hit the back of the keeper and went in. So just 4 games have taken place in the league in between episodes, but we remain up at the right end of the table. 33 points, 5th place in the table. You can see Auxerre and Sochaux starting to run away with it. There is now 6 teams on 33 or 34 points. It is very close in there. I need to keep reminding myself that if we don't finish where we currently are, not the end of the world. I feel like if we suddenly start doing terrible in the second half of the season, which is probably what will happen, I'm going to get extremely angry, and it's really not warranted at all because we are performing way above what we should be. Tuesday the 15th of December, the day that little Dunkerque go 1-1 with Thierry Henry's Monaco at the Stade Louis II, or Stade Louis II, I guess. How good are Monaco? I don't really want to check. They're top of the league. They are literally top of the league by 4 points, ahead of PSG. Do I even click any one of these players? I mean, Paco Alcácer is, he's ridiculous. He's I don't even know. I'm not really surprised, am I? Golovin, I really hope that they play a rotated team like this man. who's still better than pretty much all of my players. The starting lineup we're going to go for then in goal is going to be Dylan Silva with Bryce Hosanna, Babatore, Rodrigue Ella and Giovanni Chiuaccia as the back four. I've gone for Hosanna because it's a cup game and I'm allowed to play him. That's pretty much my only reasoning. Obviously, he has played the last few games and he's actually done really well. An average rating of a 7.2 over the last 3 games that he has played. So I feel like he's probably earned this chance. Hebert, Sambu Sissoko, Gideon Waha and Yassin Fekir will be the midfield diamond with Alan Varau and Andy Faustin as the strikers. We are probably going to lose this game. I'm going with positive still. I'm not gonna hold back and go defensive or anything like that. No, we're gonna go for it. We're gonna go for it against Monaco. If we get through, that's gonna be bloody ridiculous. So the Monaco side that they've gone for is it's a little bit rotated. So Serrano isn't the best. He's played once in the league. Okay, I mean, Keylor Navas, we know how good he is. Jemison's pretty good. He has played 8 games in the league this season. Badia Shile, maybe? He's very cheap and very good. I mean, if I could sign him, that would be useful. Their main strike threat is former Celtic striker, or current Celtic striker, I guess, in real world, Odsonne Edouard. So, he's very good. He is loan listed. He's loan listed and he's getting paid £220,000 a week. Hold on. They would accept it, but they do want me to pay a lot of money a month, which, yeah, I can't do. I can't even offer you 10%. I didn't even look at the 2 central midfielders, but I know that they're going to be very good. I think it's Donny van der Beek and Gomez of some kind. So, yeah, they're very good, Monaco. We're 10 minutes in, and so far no highlights, which means so far no goals for Monaco. Gideon Waha with a corner on 14 minutes. It's cleared. Sissoko goes for goal. Toure, we've got some space. Alan Varau's in there. We're 1-0 up against Monaco. We're 1-0 up against the best team in France right now. Alan Varau is jumping around like a lunatic because he's normally playing for Ipswich, and we have just scored. After 14 minutes, we are 1-0 up. Just hold on, lads. Let's just go super defensive now. Throw on for Monaco, Serrano. Hebert clears it, Fekir flicks it on, but Serrano's going to get the ball first. I'm not going to go super defensive just yet. Montiel runs forward into the area, tries to cross it in. Vasquez goes for goal. It is a shocking bit of goalkeeping there from Dylan Silva. Lucas Vasquez makes it 1-1 after 18 minutes. Probably should have gone really defensive, shouldn't I? I mean, we've scored. I'll take that. We've scored a goal. Half an hour on the clock and we have another highlight. Bryce Hosanna, the Englishman, runs forward with the ball. Gets tackled by Van der Beek. Serrano, forward, finds Ronnie Lopez. Inside Rafinha, forward to Edouard. Into the penalty area, goes for goal. He is not going to miss from there. And it is 2-1 to Monaco after half an hour. We were good for about 15 minutes. And then it kind of all fell apart from about the 16th minute onwards. Half time then, and we are still kind of in this. It's only 2-1. We are still definitely in with a chance of getting an equaliser. If we get an equaliser and hold on, go to penalties, that is a complete coin toss of who's going to win that one. So maybe that's the approach we go for. 15 minutes into the second half, Bryce Hosanna has picked up a knock. He's also not playing particularly well, so Bubka Silla is going to come on. Yassin Fekir for Edgaras Utkas as well. Utkas is formerly of Monaco, so hopefully he can bite the hand that used to feed him, because that's the commentary that always comes up when they score against a former team. 20 minutes left to play. Hold on, there is a highlight. I'm going to demand some more as well. Sissoko, Gideon bloody Waha has got his 9th goal of the season into the bottom corner. We've equalised. He scored on his birthday. It's Gideon Waha's birthday. He scored against Monaco. Happy birthday, Gideon. Just one more goal. 15 minutes to find one goal. And then we are hopefully going to be going through. If not, obviously penalties is still an option. Extra time, not really a fan of that. Still got another sub to do as well, which we're going to do now, and I'm thinking it's going to be Teddy Buriad for Hebert. Hebert is shattered, and he's also not doing particularly. Well, he's on a 6.9. He's doing actually quite well. Andy Faustin as well. I can't do that many subs because I can't count. I think in extra time, I can do another sub. But we do obviously need to hold out until that point. We've got 5 minutes of injury time, and this is a proper highlight. Toure with the ball. Babatore plays it all the way across. Rodrigue Ella forward. Finds Giovanni Chiuaccia, who is absolutely knackered. Runs forward, number 5. Terrible ball. Montiel back to Keylor Navas. Long ball upfield to the halfway line. Hopefully Silla gets there first. Toure now. Toure plays it all the way back to Dylan Silva, the loney goalkeeper. Rodrigue Ella. We've got 3 minutes to play. Chuacha on the halfway line, runs forward over the halfway, keeps going. Plenty of space to run into. Plays it across to Silla, controls it, crosses in. Jemison's there. Gideon Waha with the ball on his birthday. Giovanni Chuacha into the area, goes for goal. He shouldn't have gone for goal. He's a left back. The 95 has passed. Sambu Sissoko's apparently picked up an injury. I'm expecting this is going to be the final highlight of the game. Utkus runs forward with the ball, gets tackled by Tielemans. Alan Varaldo picks up the loose ball. Across to Chuacha. Is this an actual highlight? Can he cross in? He does cross in. Alan, mother flippin' Varal. We've just beaten Monaco. We've actually just beaten Monaco. Very defensive. We've just beaten Monaco. We've actually... How? We've just beaten the team who are top of Ligue 1. I actually have goosebumps. Like, I cannot believe this is happening. It's a game. It's not even real. We're 3-2 up, away from home against flipping Monaco. We've done it. What a performance. Alan Varal is an absolute hero. Where did that come from? I need to calm down a bit. I'm a little bit excited now. I have a feeling we might be in the quarterfinals, or maybe the semi-finals of this tournament. First time we've ever been in it, wasn't expecting to get this far. Is that the end? Like, is that how many more rounds are there? I'm so confused. So, can we do stages? How many stages? So, 4th round. We're in the quarterfinal. We are in the quarterfinal of this competition. Now, just for interest's sake, if we lose the quarterfinal, we get £760,000. So, if we get through that, I've done this before, we get £1.2 million if we get to the semi-final and lose. Hosanna's picked up an injury, Sambu Sissoko's bruised his ankle, Alan Varal, who hasn't scored for 10 hours of football, scores twice against Monaco to give us the victory. I cannot believe that. Right, we are going to come back down to earth very, very quickly, because up next in just 4 days' time, we have to go and play Laval at Stade Marcel Tribut. But right now, let's just enjoy the fact that we've beaten Monaco, shall we? We're not quite at the Laval game, because first we have to draw the Coupe de la Ligue quarterfinals. I've also just seen, not only have we knocked out the team who are currently sat top of Ligue 1, we've knocked out the team who are the reigning champions of the Coupe de la Ligue. We are officially giant killers. Okay, right, I'm going to do an automatic draw on this one. What is going to happen? I've never done an automatic. I normally just do draw next. So, Ajaccio are up first. That's the one I'd take. Sochaux versus Ajaccio. Rennes. So, we are not against Rennes. The PSG, they're all big. They are all big. We are away against PSG. Call us the giant killers, because we're doing it again, lads. I don't even want to look at some of their players, because, I mean, they're obviously going to be very, very good at football. This is obviously the lineup that they played for their last game, but, I mean, Neymar's on the bench. This, I couldn't even dream of having... I'd have him, just one of him in my team, and I'd still be a better team. Well, we're not quite there yet, but next episode is going to be a very, very big special episode. It is going to be a cup special. It is going to be the Coupe de France up against RC Lens, and then it's going to be the Coupe de la Ligue quarterfinal up against PSG. Oh, what has happened? Where has this come from? Time to come back down to earth then, up against Laval, who are currently sat 18th place in the table. They're in woeful form. We are coming off the back of a victory against Monaco. Did I mention that? I don't know whether I did. Anyway, let's go straight into the starting lineups. There's a bit of rotation in the squad today. Some of it needed, some of it more, because some players like Hebert, Chuacha, they just need a bit of a rest. So we've rotated some, and we've also got 2 suspensions. And obviously our right back, Bryce Hosanna, can't play in this match because he's unregistered. In goal is going to be Dylan Silva. The back 4, Boubacar Silla will return to the starting 11. Babatore, Lucas Toussaint is also returning to the starting 11 for the first time in a few weeks. And Adel Asbagou will be replacing Giovanni Chuacha. Baboy Traore will be returning to the starting 11 as well. He has basically replaced Hebert. There was a whole load of rearranging in midfield. So it's Traore, Yvonne Macon and Teddy Bouriad are going to be the 3 central midfielders, because Waha is injured. Sorry, not injured. He is suspended. Ella is suspended. Sambu Sissoko is also suspended. So our entire midfield trio, our defensive trio at the very least, has all been changed. Yassin Fekir will be the advanced playmaker with Alan Viral, the hero, and Andy Faustin as the 2 strikers. I'm genuinely not too fussed about what this result is going to be. I'm interested who this guy is. Leandre Martins, or Leandre Martin. I don't know, it's French. He looks not terrible. He's only 19 years old, been here. I guess he came through the first intake of youth players. Like I was going to say, I'm weirdly not interested in this match now. I feel like this season, if we stay up, has been a massive, massive overachievement for us as a club. Staying up is an overachievement in itself. Getting to the quarter-finals of the Coupe de la Ligue is a massive achievement. Beating Monaco is a massive achievement. If we beat PSG in the next episode, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know whether... I feel like if we beat them, we should probably just stop playing this save. We're obviously not going to do that, by the way, just in case you're worrying. 15 minutes in, and Adil Azbagou has bruised his hand. You're a footballer, mate. You'll be fine. What? You're complaining you've got a bruised hand. You're a left-back. First highlight of the match, and it's taken 26 minutes to get here. I don't even think there's been a single shot yet. Into the area goes Laval, and it is saved by the goalkeeper and cleared for a corner. Corner to come in from Tutain. It's gone deep. Silva makes a television save and claims the ball. So hopefully that will end it. We've had 4 shots each, 1 on target each, but so far, not a goal to show. Free kick for Laval, and it's clipped at the top of the bar and goes over. So far, Laval are being the much better side at the moment, so half-time, I think an angry team talk might be coming in. Fekir with a free kick for us. It's gone deep. Andy Faustin is there, and he's hit the post, and Mandanda claims the ball. Half-time, it is 0-0, and if it stays this way, I'm not going to be particularly happy. I'm going to give him an angry team talk. Lucas Toussaint looks stressed. Doesn't matter. Like I said, I'm not particularly happy with this performance at the moment. We've had 1 shot, and it wasn't a very good one at that. Fekir with a corner early on in the second half. It's cleared. Martin's now with the ball. Back to Fekir, intercepts it. Fekir gets the ball back from Viral. Macon goes for goal. It's taken a deflection, and Mandanda can easily save the ball there. The highlight is continuing, and it is being passed around the defence of Laval. Back to the goalkeeper. Albert back to the keeper once again. I'm hoping for a mistake. Ball upfield. Torre heads forward, but it's going to come back towards us. Narininen, maybe. Ndiliu, maybe. Goes for goal. Dylan Silva makes a save. It's going to be a corner. That was very patient build-up play from Laval. Corner to come in from Tutain. Where is it going to go this time? Silva fists it away. We're not going to get there first. Fekir was not really paying attention. Fekir is going to be getting subbed. Although he's on a 6.9, he's doing okay. At the hour mark, the hero from the last match, Alan Viral, is going to be coming off for Valentin Candas. Midfield-wise, we're playing pretty appallingly. Macon is going to come off for Hebert. Fekir is going to come off for Wallace at some point as well. So our midfield is starting to return back to something a little bit more useful with Hebert in there. I'm going to give them a demand more. We've got a highlight. Albert, 70 minutes on the clock. Albert once again with the ball. Number 4. Forward. Borhors back to Albert again. They do like to pass it around their defence. Putting some pressure on is Valentin Candas. Forward. It's going to be easily claimed by Dylan Silva. Now, where is the French goalkeeper going to go? A strange kick out finds Adil Azbagou. Long ball upfield. Is he going to find Andy Faustin? He does. Faustin is into the area. It's straight at Mandanda. He can save it. Candas does pick up the loose ball. Crosses in again. He's fisted it clear. Faustin's going to get there. Is he offside? He wasn't offside. Azbagou crosses in. Fekir facing away from goal. And it's been cleared. Is that the end of the highlight? Yes, it is. Right, we've got 12 or so minutes left to play. I'm thinking it's time for Wallace to make his glorious return to the first team from his injury. Fekir actually has done okay in this game. Faustin is the one who hasn't done particularly well, but Fekir is the one who's going to make way. Literally nothing. Nothing happened at all from the moment I brought on Wallace until the end. That, not a very good result, but I feel like we've had quite a lot of excitement in the Monaco game, so maybe, just maybe, a draw isn't too bad. So the rest of the matches have been played for the weekend. I believe everyone now has played 20 games. We're just about to go into the winter break. We are 6th. We are just 2 points off of a playoff spot. We are 6 points off of second place Sochaux, who are on 40 points. That magic 40 points, which is obviously our target in order to stay up. I think realistically, we're not going down this season, are we now? 10 wins, 4 draws, 6 defeats, 34 points in the bank. So far, so good. This season is looking like it's probably our best ever. So next episode is going to be, like I said previously, it is going to be a cup double, a cup special, Coupe de France 9th round against RC Lens, and then on the 13th of January, PSG in the Coupe de la Ligue quarter-final at the Parc des Princes. Is that going to be full up? I imagine it probably won't, because that is a big old stadium, 44,000 capacity Parc des Princes. I don't think we're going to fill that one up somehow. But yeah, next episode is going to be different. We're also probably going to have some transfers. There is definitely transfer business of players leaving the club. There might be some joining, but it's very unlikely because we need to trim down our wage budget, basically. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2019 with USL Dunkerque in the French second division in the Coupe de la Ligue quarterfinals. Monaco giant killers. I'm just reliving the goals here, don't mind me. Obviously, we were 2-1 down at some point as well in this game, but yeah, if you did enjoy, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like, if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you next time where hopefully something like this, what happened against Monaco, happens again. Ideally, we're not even going to go 2-1 down. Hopefully, we're just going to beat PSG comfortably. And here is that magic moment, that winning goal. Chiracha with a ball on the left, crosses in, Alan Varel, 96th minute winner against Monaco. I don't think I've ever been happier playing this game.